now this is where it starts. The games, these are now the games that I like to play regularly, kind of. This one, I played it kind of recently-ish, November time I think. I really love this game. As I said about the other Spyro game, Spyro's kind of been ruined, but there's something I really like about this game. I remember when I first played it, I actually really enjoyed it, and then when, I've played it 3 times altogether now, when Pewdie was playing Shadow of the Colossus, which kind of just really reminded me of this game, and so I decided to play it again, and that was in 2012, and then I've played it again since. I really do enjoy it, and it is a kind of a game where when it's finished I'm kind of like, oh, that's a bummer, it's finished. I was enjoying that. It is kind of hard, and there are some enemies which I cannot defeat, which are the elite ones. They are a pain in the ass. But I barely ever die. I think I died once in this game when I played it last. It is one of those games where it's pretty easy to keep your health up, because you can swap from Spyro and Cinder, and so if Spyro's health gets low, I go to Cinder. So yeah, but I recommend this game. It is a really good game, kind of adventure. Then at number 11 is another one that I don't actually have on me, because it was one of my PS1 games from as a child, and I had to download it. And it's Crash Bandicoot Warped, aka Crash Bandicoot 3, and it's my favourite Crash game, and it's the only Crash game in this list, but I really love it. It was the one that I played growing up, so I guess that's why it's my favourite one, and it's just really cool. Like, you have the different levels which have 5 levels in each one. There's 25 altogether, plus 5 bonus ones, and some are like a pain in the ass, some of them are fun. Most of them are fun really, and for the first time ever, I think it was in 2012 when I played it, I defeated Neo Cortex for the first ever time by myself. I normally get my brother to do it, but I actually thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. Normally if I'm stuck on something, if I look it up on YouTube and watch someone play it, I will see their technique and I will copy it, and I can normally do it, or at least eventually I would do better, and then eventually if I keep doing it, I do it. I did it, and I couldn't believe that I actually finally defeated Neo Cortex for the first time in like, how many years has the game been out? 15, something like that, and I was just like, so shocked, I couldn't believe it, and I was just like, yes, I have defeated Neo Cortex, I am the best. So now we are into my top 10, and number 10 is another PS1 gem, and it's Bugs Life, yay! Another one that I had to buy I had to buy this one from eBay, and it was like, no, I bought it from Amazon actually. Bought this one from Amazon, it was like £3 something. And I love Bugs Life. Bugs Life is my favourite Disney film. It's my favourite Disney Pixar film. Obviously, it's my favourite Disney film. But you know, it's like just, you know, but actually my 4th favourite film. And it's like everyone's obsessed with like Toy Story and Finding Nemo and even Monsters Inc. And Bugs Life seems to be forgotten, but I love it so much. I haven't watched it in a while. I have it on Blu-ray now and I haven't watched it. I need to watch it. But I love it, and it's just, the game is just like pretty much goes through the story of the film, and it's really fun to play. Like I said, like other ones, it is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's really fun, and I think you should try it out if you like Bugs Life and you haven't played this game. You should definitely try it out, because of course you can play this on the PS3 or a PS2 if you have a PS2, so yeah. Number 9 is a new game that I bought last year, and so I've only played it once, but it's Red Dead Redemption. I also included Undead Nightmare in number 9 because they are different games, but they're kind of the same, so I just class it as one, especially as it is one in a box on the same disc. But you know, it was really good, and it had a good story to it, and I really enjoyed it, and it was really different to most games I play, because most of the games are like this, where you have to like do loads of missions and shoot people and stuff. It's obviously you're driving around in cars and it's all modern, whereas this is in the is like 1910, is it set in? Something like that. And so you're riding around on horses and stuff. It's just really good, like it's like a western game, and it's just really fun. And I wouldn't have imagined that I'd like a game like that, but I really did enjoy it. It's another one that of course I got from my brother, whereas he played it, and so I texted him like, oh my god, Red Dead Redemption's 15 quid, do I buy it? And he went, yes, buy it. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Simple as that, and I really enjoyed it. This was a game that took me quite a while to play, because like I went on holiday after I bought it and I started it, and then I ended up not playing PlayStation for a while, and then I eventually ended up playing it like every single day and was just constantly playing it because it is really fun, and it's good this is a really good game to free roam as well, because you're just like traveling through the woods and finding bears and like getting creeped out by the bears, and you're like, oh god, bears and all that crap. So yeah. Number 8, good old GTA San Andreas. I love San Andreas. GTA 5 has kind of ruined it for me because I tried playing it, I just couldn't play it. But I do really love this game. Like, the free roaming on it is so much fun. I don't normally play the missions on this game. I think I've only completed it like fully once, and I just mainly free roam. But I do really love this game, and I hope I can play it again without it being ruined, because I love it. I'm still on this game, so it's all broken. That makes me sad. But I love it. This is also my brother's game. I now have, because he doesn't have a PS2 anymore. He has an Xbox. He's a traitor. I know I have one too, but I only bought it for Connect. Now number 7 is Little Big Planet 1, the good one. The one I really enjoy, and Sackboy is just the cutest little thing, and I love it. And it's just, I don't know what it is, it's like so simple, but it's really fun to play. And I remember there was like levels that I was stuck on, and then when I didn't play it for a while and went back to it, I would then be able to do it. I used to do that where I'd get stuck on things, and when I'd go back to it, I'd always do it straight away. It was kind of weird. I definitely recommend this game to anyone with a PS3, because it's just really good, and Sackboy's cute, and it's just a really fun, relaxing game to play. Now we're into the, no, not top 5, top 6. Here is number 6, Spyro the Dragon, my favourite PS1 game. My, like, oh, I love it so much. It's just my childhood. I remember me and my brother used to talk about this game when we used to walk to school together, and I used to be like, oh god, I love that game, I need to buy it again, because we would talk about all the levels we loved when we were kids. And then I eventually bought it in 2009, and I was just like, finally I have it back, I can play it, and I love it so much. It's one of those games I have to play it 2 or 3 times when I play, because I complete it in like a day, and so I like to mix it up and play it in a different way. And once again, like I said, if you've never played this game before, please just buy it and play it. It is quite expensive because, of course, it's a rare game, but it's worth it because it is just brilliant. It's like a tenner or something like that, but I love it so much. It's just amazing. I love my Spyro. Now we're finally in my top 5. I'm trying to rush this because my camera's flashing red. Here's number 5. I kind of find it hard to like choose my top 5, but now I have got it down. These are the definite top 5. Saints Row 4. I love Saints Row 4. I thought that Saints Row 4 probably I'd find better than Saints Row 3, but I actually don't, because Saints Row 3 is something about the story I love. This one I really did love the story, and what I love about it is how you have the superpowers, and so rather than having to get in a car and drive everywhere, I can just jump and run up buildings and fly and just jump around everywhere and have all my superpowers to like defeat the enemies, making it quite easy. It's really fun, but it is unfortunately only number 5, but I really love it. And anyone who's on like the whole GTA 5 versus Saints Row 4 thing, just stop, because Saints Row and GTA are both really good. So just start up with slagging off Saints Row, okay? Number 4 is also number 3, kind of, because I can't pick between these 2 games. So they're number 3/4, and it's The Walking Dead game, which I haven't got because it's downloaded on my PS3, and Saints Row the 3rd, which I'm currently started playing today. Because as I said, I prefer this one because there's something about the story that I love, and I love my character of Saints Row, and it's just really fun and kind of really, like, I have to use the word epic. I can't, like, I hate the word, but there's nothing else I can think to use. And it's really cool. It's like really unrealistic, but I really love that about it, and it's just really fun to play. And then The Walking Dead is absolutely amazing. You make the choices, and because the game is so intense and you get to know the characters so well, you honestly feel like the choices you're making like really mean something, and you're kind of like, oh my god, did I make the right choice? And then you feel bad for not making the right choice, or you'll be like, yes, I made the right one, or like then you like play it again and do an opposite, and then sometimes you feel mean for doing the opposite, but you want to see the different outcomes, and it's just like, oh, and it's just so gripping, and just, oh, it's just an amazing game. Definitely recommend that game. But like I said, I can't choose between them because they're both so different games. I can't really choose which one's my favourite. Which brings me on to number 2 and number 1. Once again, I can't can't choose between these two because they're both such a different game that I can't really choose which one I prefer. It depends on my mood. Now, here they are. I honestly do not know what would be my number one game. They are both games I bought recently. I watched PewDiePie play this when it came out in June last year, and I bought it in October and played it in October. And of course this came out in September, which is when I played it. Oh my god, they're amazing. This was even better when I played it myself, even though I already knew what happened. I'd kind of forgotten it, but also there's something so amazing about playing it yourself, because it honestly, like the amount of times that my heart was beating so fast and I would be holding my breath, it was so intense. And it is just truly amazing. The story of this game, because it's very story driven, this game, because it's a linear game, and so you just go through the game and that is what happens. No free roaming, nothing like that, and it is just absolutely amazing. Honestly, if there was, I don't see how there could possibly be a game this year that could top these two, because they are both truly amazing. This one, just recently played it for the second time, just finished it like 2 days ago. There's 3 options for the ending. I've done 2, of course I've done the one that I would choose, and then another one which I don't really want to choose but I have to. The last one I really don't want to do. I really don't want to do the last one, but I have to do it to see I want to see everything. Obviously in the heists you get 2 options, so I did the second option of every one on the second time I played it. Some of them I was like, hang on a sec, I prefer this option. Other ones, I think I did choose the right option first time. But the third time I would choose my favourite for each of them. But it's really good because it's a really long game, because it's like 69 missions, and of course there's side missions. But it's really good how there's 3 characters, and I love, like, Trevor's my favourite, then Michael, then Franklin. I don't really care about Franklin much, but you kind of get the story of all 3 of them, and then they're together, and I love the missions when they're all together and how it keeps switching between them. It's just so amazing when it switches itself. Like, I'm driving along as Trevor and suddenly it'll go like that above it, and then it'll go and go back, and then it'll go to the other one, and then the other one will be doing something, and you've got to do whatever they're doing, and it's just, oh my god, it is just amazing. So these 2 games are my top. They are the best things ever. And like I said, I can't choose a favourite because they are so different. This is a zombie game and this is a shooter game. I'm not good with games. I don't know what they're called. They're amazing. Like, you know, they're completely opposite, story-wise, character-wise, and like gameplay-wise. And so, how can I choose a favourite? But they are truly awesome. Now, I hope you enjoyed my top 25 video games. Let me know which ones are your favourite out of the ones I have, and if there's any games that you love that weren't on my list. And yeah, and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. There's an Amy quote for you there, and I will see you around in my next video, whatever it shall be. Bye!